You have definitely seen monitors advertised with numbers like 60 Hz, 144 Hz, or even 240 Hz. You know a bigger number means a smoother picture. But have you ever stopped to think about what's actually happening? What does that single number truly represent? The simple truth is this: your screen isn't showing a fluid, moving image at all. It's an illusion, a beautiful and convincing trick. Your screen is just showing you a series of still pictures, one after the other, at a very fast pace. You can think of it just like a digital flip book. Each page is a still image, and when you flip them fast enough, your brain creates the illusion of continuous motion. Your computer screen works in the exact same way. Each one of those still images is called a frame, and the number of frames your screen can display every single second is its refresh rate. A standard monitor has a 60 Hz refresh rate, which means it can display 60 still frames per second. But a gaming monitor can display 144 or even 240 frames per second. The higher the number, the more still pictures your brain has to work with, which makes the motion look incredibly smooth. Now, a question you might have is, if a standard refresh rate is 60 frames per second, why do movies look so smooth at just 24 frames per second? That's because your brain processes motion differently based on how the images were captured. Movies are shot at a lower frame rate, and the slight motion blur between frames makes the picture look more cinematic and natural to your eye. Video games, on the other hand, are rendered by a computer. They're a completely new set of images every single second, and you need a high refresh rate to make them feel fluid and responsive. This leads to another question: why does a higher refresh rate matter so much for games? Think of it like this: your screen has to wait for an image before it can show it to you. On a 60 Hz monitor, there's a small delay of about 16 milliseconds between each frame. That's a tiny amount of time, but in a fast-paced game, it's enough to feel a disconnect between your mouse movement and what's happening on screen. On a 144 Hz monitor, that delay drops to just under 7 milliseconds. That difference might sound small, but it's the key to making a game feel lightning fast and instantly responsive. This is called input lag, and a higher refresh rate is a simple way to reduce it. So, when you see a character in a game moving across your screen, you're not seeing smooth motion. You're actually seeing 144 individual still pictures flashing by in a single second. And because they're changing so quickly, your brain connects them into one seamless image.